A central feature of the Atmospheric Radiation Measurement, or ARM, Climate Research Facility is a set of permanent, highly instrumented field sites in Oklahoma and Alaska in the United States and in the tropical western Pacific near the equator. Instruments at these sites measure the energy both entering and leaving our atmosphere, as well as the processes that control that energy transfer, such as the formation and distribution of clouds, aerosols, and water vapor.
This is the Department of Energy's premier climate change research program. But a key point to realize is the program does not directly measure climate change. What it does is it measures the atmospheric processes and characteristics that need to be represented as accurately and precisely as possible in the regional and global climate models that are being continue to be developed. Those models are very important because they're the only scientific tool that we have available to estimate what the climate might be in particular areas of the world in the coming decades.
The Southern Great Plains site in north-central Oklahoma was the first ARM research site established. This location was chosen for several reasons, including its relatively homogeneous geography, a wide variety of cloud types and surface flux properties, large seasonal variations in temperature and specific humidity, and proximity to a large existing network of weather and climate research instrumentation. Staffed by about 30 people, the Southern Great Plains site is the workhorse for the rest of the user facility. In addition to routine maintenance of the site instruments, the staff provides centralized services for the entire user facility, including radiometer calibrations, electronics repair, spare parts inventory, and shipping and receiving around the world. The heart of the Southern Great Plains site is its central facility, which hosts the operations offices and all the major instrument systems. Several instrument pads are available at the central facility for visiting scientists to conduct calibration and validation studies against the ARM instruments.
In a field campaign, a scientist who may have developed a new instrument or who has a concept they want to test comes out here, installs that new instrument, or otherwise works to focus in on a particular problem. And these usually run for periods of a week to 30 days. And that's what we call our users, the people who come here to use our instruments, use our data, and use our facilities to help them with their particular problem. One of the things that really draws a customer here is the fact that we're easy to get to, easy to get onto. We don't have a high bureaucratic overhead when it comes to coming onto the site and using our facility, and all of ARM data is free.
Continuous data collections at the SGP site began in 1994 with a full complement of nearly 24 instruments operating by 1996. Through the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, the ARM Climate Research Facility received $60 million to enhance the research capabilities at its research sites around the world, including the Southern Great Plains.
In the case of the Southern Great Plains, the investment is totaling around $12 million, and in particular it is bringing a number of new radar systems, brand new radar systems, to the facility that will enable us to define the clouds that develop over and cross this facility better than anywhere else in the world.
The Southern Great Plains site is now the world's largest and most extensive climate research field site for measuring clouds, aerosols, solar and terrestrial radiation, and surface flux properties. As the site nears its third decade of continuous operations, it provides a renewed inventory of some of the most sophisticated instrument systems for delivering high-quality data to the national and international climate science community.